Hey guys, it's me, Mr. Cheese X, and welcome back to more of Pokemon Red. Last time, we gone right through the Seafoam Islands. That is completing, now that I acknowledge it to be the shortest dungeon of the game. I always remembered it being the longest and most confusing, but no, it turned out to be the shortest dungeon in this entire game. Anyways, because of that, I decided to make up for the very short episode by going right ahead and, well, decided not to speed up this part. Alright, I'm gonna switch flags all the way back down. That way Polly and V can get experience as well. My Super Pal isn't going to be effective anymore. But we're gonna come up on another dungeon very shortly here, so I might as well just go right ahead and keep them anyways. Decided to not speed up any of these trainer battles simply because I can go right ahead and keep on talking to you guys. Are you on vacation too? Actually, yeah, well, actually I not ditched. There wasn't really anything going on at school on Friday, so I decided today, so I decided not to go to school and just keep on recording. Yeah, that's a great lesson for all you kids watching these videos and such. Actually, how old is the majority of my viewers? No. I'm almost 17. I'm gonna be 17 in about 11. I'm just going to be turned 17 in just 11 more days. Well, by the time that I'm recording right now, so by the time you're watching this, I'm probably going to be like only 3 days away from it. Heck, this probably will be uploaded on Christmas or maybe the day after Christmas. Chances are that's going to be the case. I'm not even paying attention to this battle and I'm still doing quite fine. It's water against water. Bubble. Anyways, how are you guys doing? You guys should be on having your own Christmas break. That is, if you're American. I don't know, maybe Europeans also have Christmas break. I do have a few viewers from the United Kingdom. Here we got a seal. Yeah, my Pokemon nicknames aren't creative. Well, Pokemon's original names aren't creative. I don't know, some people say that the later generation of Pokemon are not very creative. But to tell you the truth, Generation 1 and 2 weren't... In fact, I haven't known a single Pokemon game that had creative design. I mean, for Pete's sake, these are all based off of animals. And for those guys who say, oh, the game's unoriginal because you got a one scoop evolving into a double scoop into a triple scoop. And I was like, yeah, well, you got a seal that evolves into a manatee. Creativity! Also, they're apparently part narwhal. Frickin' narwhals. I'm gonna defeat you with a water gun. I'm gonna kill you by spraying water on you. And you're a water type Pokemon. Yeah, I'm just rubbing it in your face. No mercy at all! Mercy, I wasn't even paying attention because I'm just talking to myself. Technically I'm talking to my fans, but technically I'm talking to my freaking computer screen. Seafoam used to be one island. It still is! Are you freaking blind? It still is! There's a little bit of water running between it, but it's not all the way through, so technically it's still one island. Oh, jeez. Okay, another trainer. So how are you guys going on? Has anyone ever been excited for Christmas? Check out my buff physique. Nobody cares about your buff physique. I mean, you're gonna come out all skinny because of how they make your sprite. See? You're just skinny and you only have one Pokemon anyway, so what are you buffing about? And there's frickin' Staryu on top of that. So, have you guys enjoyed Christmas? I'm assuming that this video is gonna come out sometime on Christmas. Cause I usually upload every other day. Up to starting on Sunday, then Tuesdays and Thursdays. And yeah, I upload on Sundays, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Sometimes I skip out on Thursdays, but that's because I don't record more than 3 videos on the weekend. And this is video number 3, so since I have all break to record, I'm gonna have a big recording fest. Wimpy, you're wimp. Or are you calling me a coward because I defeated your own Pokemon? At least I didn't kill it. Not that you can even kill in Pokemon games. I should have been bumping up my Pokemon, not me. That is very true. In fact, ooh, take a look. We actually got in a dock here that serves no purpose whatsoever! Except for a trainer battle with a bird keeper. I want my bird Pokemon here to this one stranded dock that has no purpose. Aren't I awesome? The dock serves no purpose except for keeping a bird keeper surrounded by water users. On top of that, that's actually a pretty good idea because water type Pokemon are weak against flying type. Which is why I'm gonna be using my most powerful water technique, which is Surf. Okay, you just growl at me. It's not gonna do you any good. Alright, Polly grew to level 40. I guess I'll switch right to V. Again, V. I highly underestimated V when I first got her. Well, technically it's an it because they're genderless, and did that health bar just glitched out for a second? I think it did. Furry attack. I always call it Furry attack, even though that is Fury attack, and it flinched, so I can get a quick attack in there. So biting is good for flinching, quick attack is just for getting one move out. So V's moveset at the moment is actually a very good moveset. All I really cared about though was Bite, because I always thought that Bite was good, but apparently quick attack is also very good. Oh, Whirlwind. Whirlwind normally ends the battle if it's a wild. Or it switches Pokemon when it's in the middle of a battle, but it seems to be a little bit glitched. In which every time that I do it in a trainer battle, or if the trainer ever does it, nothing seems to happen. So it's useful in later generations, but in this generation it just seemed glitched. Maybe because they didn't have enough data to store into the Game Boy? That would make sense. Oh no! Oh no! My birds can't fly me back. Oh. Your Pokemon can still fly even though that they're fainted. Have you ever heard of Nintendo logic? Anything can happen in Nintendo logic. Nintendo Land, the one place that has no logic. Actually, speaking of Nintendo Land, I'm gonna go right ahead and get the Wii U. People make fun of it because of how it looks like everything. Oh my gosh! I saw level 5 tentacles. I saw level 10 tentacles. I even saw the level 15 tentacle. But I have never, ever saw a wild level 40 tentacle. If I was just playing through this game and not doing... If I'm not playing this by saying, oh, I'm only going to capture 7 Pokemon at the max, if that wasn't the case, I would catch this. I would totally catch this right now. But instead, I'm gonna do this. I just missed my opportunity at capturing a very good Pokemon. If you ever see a level 40 tentacle, my advice is to catch it. Do not underestimate it. Just catch it because of its very good stats. My boyfriend gave me big pearls. Yeah, well, pearls don't appear in this game. I think they started introducing pearls in Generation 3. Ah, jeez. Whoa, I only have one of that. Okay, I'll just use Surf then. That was a loud car in the background, and I'm positive you guys all heard that. And I apologize because in the last house that I lived in while I was doing my Cave Story LP, I live far from the road, so you never heard cars. I mean, how do people do it? How do people manage to block out background noise? Of course, the answer is that everybody records at night. Well, I'm the type of person who records during the day. But that's because I do not want to wake up my folks because the room where we keep the computers in is really just across the hallway from my parents' bedroom. I do not want to wake them up. And on top of that, my parents are day workers, so everybody is away during the daytime, which is why I record on weekends during the daytime. Cloister. Let's actually see how well Surf can do against Cloister. Probably not a whole lot, since Cloister is a very good defensive Pokemon. Supersonic, who cares? My HP is still high and my Pokemon love me a lot, so... Actually, I don't think that. I think that the like status only occurs in probably in Generation 4. With Diamond Pearl. I'm gonna use my last double slap to kill you, even though that is only going to hit one time. Don't touch my pearls! Whoa there. No way here. Where was I going with this? Will my pearls grow bigger inside Cloister? I'm not gonna make any jokes out of that. You, the viewers, have the complete freedom of doing that. Repel's effect wore off. Yeah, I don't really care, cause I just don't really care. I swam here from Cinnabar Island. Yeah, like I said, there's a shorter route if you simply fly to Pallet Town, but I do not have a Pokemon to learn fly. Maybe I'll get a Pokemon that can learn fly in the next part? Why did I... I did not mean to hit B there. Yeah, I've been playing Toho games recently, so I'm so used to hitting Z to accept rather than X. So that's a bit confusing. For those who do not know what Toho is, it's a video game series of up-scrolling shoot-'em-up games. And very good shoot-'em-up games. You probably... Why did I waste double slap? Now I gotta use water-type moves on a water-type Pokemon. For anyone who likes up-scrolling shoot-'em-up games, I actually highly recommend playing the Toho games. Even though that I kind of suck at... Actually, I say I'm actually very good at shoot-'em-up games. Which is... Toho is pretty tough. It's designed to be tough, except for the 13th Toho game. Yeah, there's 13 games in the entire series. And the 13th one is made to be easy, but... Other than that, it's a very good series. Okay, Polly just leveled up there. I'm so disappointed. I'm not. Pokemon have taken over an abandoned mansion in Cinnabar. Huh. Maybe we'll go there and check it out. Or maybe we're required to go there, in which case you would be absolutely correct. Okay, since my repel ran out, I'm gonna run into more wild Pokemon. See, the tentacle goes back to level 10, so I pretty much missed out on the level 40 tentacle. I don't really care for tentacles anyways, although just recently I learned that they're very, very useful. Cinnabar in the West has a lab for Pokemon. A laboratory too. Sounds... There's a mansion and a laboratory. Sounds scientific. It sounds like Cinnabar is going to be a very interesting place. The funny thing is, spoilers, it's the only 2 buildings in the entire area. Not the entire area, the island. As you heard right, the lab and the mansion are and the gym, of course, is the only buildings there. Well, aside from the shop and the Pokemon Center, obviously, because every town and city must have that. Did I mention that I hate Seekings? There you go, you flinched, I go ahead and kill you. Yeah, trainers are gonna have Seekings from now on. Well, not every single one, obviously, because not everybody is a swimmer. Cinnabar is a volcanic island. Yeah. Is it possible that the volcano might be the reason why it's abandoned? Anyways, here we are at Cinnabar Island. And I love the music here. The door is locked. Oh, meh. By the way, I just want to mention, if you go back to Viridian and have that old guy teach you how to capture Pokemon, well, your name is stored on this shore of Cinnabar Island. What happened was that the creators never took into consideration that you can still run into wild Pokemon, and because your name is being stored there, well, if you fly right here, and normally you'll get your name back by the next time you go into battle, but because your name is stored here at the moment, you can end up going into a wild battle in which your name end up being read as hex numbers, and you can get a random Pokemon, even a glitched up Pokemon. So if you like name yourself a certain way, you can end up getting something like a level 100 Mewtwo, which is awesome. Alright, here's your Pokemon Center, here's your mart. Let's go right to... oh! I'm always have a habit of speeding that up. Yes, I'm using an emulator, and I take no shame in it. I have a very good reason why I use emulators. It's because it's easy to record from, it's easy to back up your save data in case something ever gets corrupted, just like my Kickstory LP. And in case your cartridge ends up getting lost or stolen, well, you always have a second copy right on your computer, so you don't have to go through the trouble of paying for a second one. Which is why, and I still support Nintendo, so, and video game companies, so I buy the games that are, if they're not 32-bit, if they're higher than 32-bit, I go out and buy the games. Do you not have any friends? Pokemon you get in trades go very quickly. I think it's worth a try. So that's basically the reason why many emulators are illegal. After capturing, yeah, that's why I do not evolve my Pokemon. Thanks for telling me this late in the game. Yes, go ahead. Keep on telling me about canceling evolution. Alright. Here is the Pokemon Lab, and I guess we can go ahead and explore that in our next part. We tried to enter the gym, but as you can see, the door is locked. What you gotta say? Scientists conduct experiments in the burned out building. So the mansion is still useful. By the way, when they say burned out building, they're talking about the mansion. Blaine is an old man who lived here for decades, so he seems to be an old man. The hot-headed quizmaster. The fiery town of Burning Desire. By the way, here is the mansion. I guess we can go in there in a few later parts. The next episode is going to be very short, which is why I decided to show off all the trainers here. But I guess that's it for this episode. Next time we're going to go ahead and check out the Pokemon Lab first, I guess. I guess I'll see you guys next time.